We'll get started. We're continuing the Tiny Bookshop playthrough. Okay, time for mega savings again. Dear valued customer, it is that time of the week again. We welcome you to the savings of your life, or at least the remaining weeks. So hurry on to the march today. Okay, let me look at the quest things. Okay, so we can figure out where we were at. Okay, so it's Mega Savings Day, so I assume we're supposed to go to the supermarket because we got that letter and everything. Crime, drama, and classics sell the best. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to give a little bit of uh backstory. So with where we left off in the last stream, Claus was having some issues of feeling inspired with his band and really having some imposter syndrome, wanting to be helpful to them but really feeling not. So we talked to him 3 times, recommended books to help with his inspiration, and that's where we left off, was mainly his storyline. Everyone else, Anne also stole we met Anne, I think that was when we met her, because she stole a plant and gave it to us, so we became her accomplice basically to save a plant. And yeah. Oh, and we got in we'll have an invitation to the fish market, so hopefully we can get a fish and feed the dog that hangs out at the waterfront. Welcome to the Mega March, and a happy Mega Savings Day to you. So we got a stamp because we attended Mega Savings Day. You were part of the mundane event that is Mega Savings Day. Yep, this is how I greet people today. Sorry about that. Every Monday, a lot of the supermarket products are reduced by one coin. And Cassie, my boss, wants all of the merchants who are set up here in the car park to participate. She's personally kicked people out before, believe it or not, so it's sort of mandatory. Sounds like a manager. But maybe you'll enjoy the bustle, yeah. I gotta be back in there now. Well, at least 1 coin isn't a lot. Oh, we get to meet a new person. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Hi, can I get a book? I need something kid-friendly and educational. I can't get enough of disgusting digestion. Okay, it seems... Okay, that just makes me think of going through, elementary school, and grossology was such a popular thing with my classmates for, for computer lab, because so many times the class just had things that we already knew how to do. So a lot of computer labs was just playing video games to pass the time. So there was a lot of grossology that was being played. So I would be on cool math games trying to gain the system of either the lemonade stand or the coffee shop games. trying to make so much money in those games. And then I would just be hearing all of the grossology sound effects. And I hated it. So I won't judge her too harshly because she's a kid. But the kid I was is so judging her. Okay, a dictionary of the English language. Pink eraser art. See, I would have really liked that as a kid, but I also don't think a lot of parents would want their kids turning all of their erasers into little stamps. And I really doubt the medieval carpentry, but it would be so funny. I think pink eraser art, because I think a kid would like it. Parents, not so much. Okay, it's not perfect, but interesting. I'll give it a shot. Okay. Pink eraser art sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Thank you for letting me read here, by the way. My name is Harper. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye. So we will have to be loading up for the fact books. I mean, like, I also understand because I was obsessed with the National Geographic, like, animal books. So, like, I understand, but the disgusting digestion just is giving me grossology vibes, and other kids playing that was the bane of my existence. Do you think your parents would have liked pink eraser art? Gee, I don't know, Mom. Would I think you would have been like, hey, my kid's doing art, my kid already likes stamps, but I feel like it would have to be something I would have had to talk to you first. If I just did it with my school supplies, I would have had a talking to. True. Yeah. I think dad would have definitely gotten uh more mad at me than you. But yeah, it would definitely be a, hey, talk to me first if you want to try to do it. Okay, click, click, click. What can I click on to cause trouble here? Oh, hey, Fern. Oh, you can click on them and say hi. Sorry, I love clicking on the birds. Okay, recommendation. I'm here in research. I can't live without sci-fi. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature and I like niche books for the most part. Okay, so that's not sci-fi. I don't think stuck in a hot room, 12 jurors deliberate over an adolescent's alleged murder of his father. 11 think he's guilty except one. Initially written as a teleplay, this piece of theater explores concepts of prejudice, peer pressure, and injustice. I don't think that would work. That's not sci-fi. Edgar Allan Poe, Tale of Forbidden Love. Ghost story, but no. Teenager travels around 1950s New York City. No. Treasure Island. No. Tudor Tale. No. 62 years after the first published instance of the word robot. collection of science fiction short stories about the industrious automations in the series. I think the complete robot would be the correct. Okay, I got the perfect. Okay. Okay, he is buying half of all of the fantasy stuff I put out. Okay. Tildy's here. I can't believe this mega savings rubbish. It's such a shame. That megacorp can only afford to drive down prices so much because they underpay their workers. Very true. Well, their tax evasion may have something to do with it too, of course. Meanwhile, our local shops can't keep up with the low prices and one-stop shopping, so they're closing left, right, and center. Don't even get me started on the environmental impact of these people. I have to mind my blood pressure. In any case, we recommend you shop at our local markets instead. Their products last much longer anyway. Okay, hopefully we can make a good amount. Oh, there's a new person. You must be the person Tildy has told me about. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I am Maryam Devoir. Welcome to my cafe, the Liberté. You should know it's been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, the Liberté has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Okay, I want a suggestion. How is business? I want some cold hard facts and I wouldn't mind something niche. However, I'm not much of a pop science reader. What does pop science mean? Medieval carpentry? The incomplete illustrated encyclopedia of birds of the world. 84 Charing Cross Road. Dictionary. War of the Roses. Ghost map. Let's do that since her thing. Okay, we got. Okay. I chose that because talked about how long the business has been family owned, so. Okay, let's talk to Walt. Would you like to see my special offers? Raw fish. Okay, that's it. Now can make sure not to leave that fish just lying around some. Oh, the gulls around here can be vicious. If you ask me, you should cook it sooner rather than later. It tastes best grilled or in a stew. But if you don't eat fish, maybe share with with our stray over there. I know he'll love it. Dog. Woof woof. Eyeing the raw fish. Yes, buddy, this is for you. Yay. I love. Aw, he looks so excited. Seems like he enjoys fish. Aw, I love. Okay, click, click, click. Ruff, ruff. Hey, he's following you. Seems like he really wants to stay with a bookshop. Would you like to take him home with you? Yes. Aw, he's excited. Yay. I love the dog. Okay. I love the idea of naming him Behemoth. Ruff. Great, looks like he already responds to that. Yay. I love that. And then we got an achievement. Okay, Anne's here. Hopefully she didn't steal any more plants. Wait, what? You got a dog? Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me? He is so cute! Hi, 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 cutie! I think he likes me. This just made my day. I forgot what I was doing, but it doesn't matter now. My new mission is to pet this baby. I feel that. I'm now just watching both of Anne and Fern being like, who's gonna need a suggestion first? What's the latest headline? I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously, but I wouldn't mind reading another travel guide. But I prefer something not too tragic. Notes from a Small Island. Camper van destinations. Death in Yellowstone. I don't think that's what he wants. Camper van. Just clicking on all of them, trying to book that doesn't take itself too seriously. I think this one, because they say weird, lovely island. Let's try that. I don't think it's gonna like it. Unconventional, but I like the subtle wit. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Those books you got me have really been paying off. An album for the ages. Walk through those hollow halls of history. Oh hell yeah, I didn't know historical books could be so metal. I finally have a rough draft together for the songs. I mean, I kind of hate them all, but you know, that's a me problem. I gotta get over my perfectionism and stuff. Actually, would you give one of the songs a listen since it was inspired by your book recommendations and all? Okay, we got a memo, not memo, demo. Can't read apparently. Okay, travel sale fact books and minus 10% to all other book sale chances. I haven't managed to pick up this old boombox at last flea market. Okay. It adds +2 daily expenses though. Hopefully we get other cassettes. Hope it still works. Should be good enough to play the tapes at least. Yeah, let me know what you think. Or actually, maybe I'm not ready for feedback yet. I'll get back to you on that. See you later, yeah? Okay, I have an activated thing. Click on your item bar to give it a try. Immediately start playing the rock music, and Tildy is like, ah, yes, I've heard you made the acquaintance of my Mary. She has a great sense for business, much more than I've ever had. It runs in the Devoir family, you know. The Liberté has been with them for 2 centuries. And Maryam has always managed to stay on top of those decades of paperwork while still working out front with the customers. I read that as working out with the customers, and I'm like, doesn't really sound that professional. It's quite the incredible feat. Although she has enough employees that she would do well to rely on a little more. But I think she has a hard time letting go of the reins, so to speak. Refuses to speak of retirement at all. But who am I to tell her what to do? I gave up on that years ago. Okay, recommendation. Gotta get some inspo. Wouldn't mind something niche. However, I don't think I need a self-help book right now. Okay, I don't think the practical guide for artists. I mean, I think it would fit with the inspo, but I don't think. I think it would be too considered. Self-help book. Collection of essays talking about gender identities and non-binary people. That wouldn't be considered a self-help book. What if additional scientific answers to absurd hypothetical questions? Horrible histories. Well, since he likes history, maybe that. So let's try that. Okay, got perfect. Okay. Tildy. Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few book-selling essentials left over from the last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse for new items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. Okay, so we need to remember the flea market. When is that? Okay, Saturday. What happens if I click on that? I didn't mean to make another batch of coffee. Hey, you're gonna come to the next flea market again, right? You have to. There's different stuff there every time. And what if you miss the one really great treasure because you don't go? There you are. I have something prepared for you. Since it seems your business is doing well enough, I think it is time to welcome you into our circle. Sounds like a cult. I am the chairwoman of the Buxtonbury Local Association of Business, Leadership, and Administration. BLA, BLA. We support each other in all small business matters, and Tildy and I agreed you would be a good fit. However, before I can officially admit you, I must be sure that you can adhere to our standards. The pillars of business that uphold our association are not to be trifled with. Some of them have been in place since 1798. But we'll see if you can master them. Next time you come by the Liberté, we'll begin our little business course. I will see you then. Goodbye. She is very serious. I feel like I would be a little intimidated by her in real life. But at least she bought a cup of coffee. Life of Pi, my parents love that one. That's what Harper said. Let me put your skills to the test. Make me feel, make me think, give me something poetic, and I usually enjoy a piece of classic literature. But I don't usually like when the book tries to be funny. Okay. Nature lovers and deep thinkers. Thought-provoking essay. I think I don't know if it would be poetic though. Is there any drama stuff? Okay. Pokes fun at classism. I don't know if that would be what she would consider, oh, it's trying to be funny. Uh, let's try this. Nope, doesn't sound very poetic. Nope. Okay, and there's Maryam. Good. As promised, we'll begin our Pillars of Business course right away. First, our association's compendium from 1798 establishes that to be a good vendor, you must know thy customer. So do you truly know what the patrons of your shop want? No. Okay, I have to give 3 successful recommendations at the cafe. I will observe you closely whenever you stop at the Liberté. Let us see how spot on your recommendations truly are. Okay, that's gonna take a while. Walden, an interesting find. Okay, she's buying a cup of coffee. Okay, Fern wants recommendation. I desperately need some life advice, but I can't cope with anything tragic right now. I can't get enough of Welcome to the Hamnut. I hope it's not too much of a bother. Okay, Korean bestseller. Okay, this one is about grief. Don't think so. Okay. Quirky and hilarious romance yeah, manga for young adults. Uh, okay, this one, in this heartwarming and thought-provoking story, a cozy cafe in Tokyo has a mysterious twist. Can you change the past, or will the coffee get cold before you do? I don't know if that would be life advice, but it's close to what he likes. So let's try this. Nope, nope, it's not the advice he wanted. Uh, okay, Tildy's there. Recommendation. What do you have for me today? I adore crime novels. Do you have I'm trying to read more from female authors. Do you have anything like Death on the Nile? Okay, detective, female author. That's Charles Dickens, Shirley Jackson, mystery novel. Okay, Agatha Christie, Boxcar Children. I think let's go with this one. Okay, got the perfect. Okay, good. Now that I don't have that cursed uh give 3 good recommendations, I can now actually recommend books well. Did you know I'm a really good finder? I always find the best stuff around here. Last time I found some really rare trading cards. And the time before that, my baba and I bought some really good paint. That was so fun. I think this time I'll look for some sunglasses. How many treasures have you found yet? Can you beat my record? Buy 7 items at the flea market. Considering how expensive a lot of the stuff is, that's going to take a long time. Okay, since I was supposed to talk to Tildy, I don't know where she is, or do I just have to wait for her to finish shopping? So, I don't want to jinx it, but I actually think I'm starting to like the song drafts. I finally told Lux, our drummer, that I've been doing some songwriting, and they've been begging me to show them. But I reckon I want to wait until Moira is back, because I don't want to do this without her. You might have noticed I can be a bit scatterbrained, and Lux is even worse. So Moira is our de facto leader. But she went on a big backpacking tour this summer, so the band's been on a bit of a break. Anyway, once she's back, we'll go for it, for the whole album, release and all, if she likes my songs, that is. I hope she'll like my songs. Oh, another thing I meant to ask. Your books are all secondhand, right? Got room for a donation? Because I found some old music learning material, just a few booklets, but if it inspires someone else to pick up music, that'd be dope as hells. Nice. Okie dokie, thanks for taking those off my hands. I'll be on my way now. Cheers. Okay. Hey, is that a new coffee machine I see there? You want one? What? Want one coffee or want one machine? Ah, no, but thanks for offering. Coffee makes me way too jittery. Did you know some people use their used coffee grounds as fertilizer? Not all plants like it, but since they want different pH levels. Oh, sorry, I'm babbling again, but let me know if you want my advice on that some other time. Oh, wait, before I forget, I have a little something for you. Nice. Ta-da! I got you your favorite plant. It'll freshen up your shop even more. I wanted to do something nice for you since you did me such a big favor when we met. Does she also like our character? Because I know Fern blushed a lot. Make sure you hang it up, alright? I promise people will love it. See you later, yeah? Okay, recommendation. Something to do with real life. Do you have anything like the bookshop book? Tiny Atlas. How many castles in 7 days? Hiking trails in Buxton Bay. Oh, I think since it would be a local, let's do that. Okay, got perfect. Okay. Next time we'll have to once really try to get successful recommendations at the cafe to continue moving in with the challenges with the cafe. But we did get all of the stamps for the waterfront square. So we did accomplish a lot.